In the quiet village of Rosewood, the Martins were a respected family known for their wealth, their lineage, and their pride. Jonathan and Clara Martin had 3 children, 2 strong sons and 1 delicate daughter. Their lives seemed complete until one evening when Jonathan returned home with shocking news. A distant cousin had passed away, leaving behind a newborn baby girl with no one to claim her. Out of a sense of obligation and compassion, Jonathan had taken the child in. But Clara's heart was heavy. "Jonathan, we cannot raise another's child," she protested. "What will people say? They will call her a mistake." Reluctantly, they agreed to keep the child, but never with full acceptance. They named her Ella, though often she was called the mistaken child. She grew up under the shadow of rejection. While the Martin children wore fine clothes, Ella wore hand-me-downs. While the others dined at the family table, she often ate in the kitchen with the servants. Yet Ella never complained. She carried within her a quiet strength, a gentle spirit, and an unusual wisdom that even the servants admired. Whenever quarrels broke out in the household, Ella was the one who calmed hearts. Whenever someone fell ill, she was the one who nursed them back to health with herbs and remedies she had learned from the old midwife in the village. Years passed, and the Martin family's fortunes began to decline. Jonathan made poor business choices, their land faced drought, and their once loyal friends began to distance themselves. Pride gave way to desperation. The Martin sons, once so promising, squandered their chances at rebuilding the family's legacy. The daughter married into another family and could not help much. In the midst of this downfall, it was Ella, the mistaken child, who quietly rose to the challenge. She had been learning sewing from the village seamstress and soon turned her skill into a thriving business. She stitched clothes for villagers, then for noble families, and eventually her designs caught the attention of wealthy merchants. Her work became sought after far and wide. With her earnings, Ella began to restore the Martin home. She paid off debts, bought back the land, and even sponsored her brothers when they fell into financial troubles. More than that, she became the glue that held the family together. Her humility softened her mother Clara's heart. Her wisdom guided her father Jonathan to make better decisions. The very child they once called a mistake became the source of their survival. One fateful day, during a village festival, the chief elder rose before the crowd and declared, "This family once thought they were cursed with a burden, but today we see clearly they were blessed with a jewel. Ella, the child once unwanted, has lifted not only her family, but also this village with her generosity and craft. She is no mistake. She is destiny's gift." The Martins wept openly. Clara, who had once turned away from the little baby in the cradle, now embraced Ella before the whole village, whispering through tears, "You were never a mistake. You are the greatest blessing we ever received." From that day on, Ella was no longer the mistaken child. She was the pride, the savior, and the heart of the Martin family.